Hello, Scorpios and cross watchers. This is Amna from Soulmate, and today we are doing your weekly love reading for the week of 18th to the 25th of June 2019. Please keep in mind that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with you, each and every one of you. So if they resonate with you, just like and subscribe to the channel. I would highly appreciate that. And if it does not resonate with you, take good advice from it and let it fly. Coming back, oh, one more disclaimer before I start the pre-shuffle and meditative messages. I have noticed this thing as with my weeklies, since I've started doing weekly reading, is that most of the time career pops up in the readings. If it is the case and career is in the reading, I will explain both sides, but if it's a purely love reading, I'll let you know about that as well. All right, about first thing first, I meditated on your cards and I tried to actually and tap into your energy 3 days ago, and I was distracted. I don't know why. I just somehow got distracted. Then I attempted it last night, and again distracted by something else. Not something like physical something or something which in my environment, but I was just mentally distracted. And today when I was trying to record your video, I think I tried to press record like multiple times. Every time I started my intro, I started blabbing, and that gives me an impression that there was like those two incidents when I was not able to tap into your energy. I was actually able to tap into your energy. I was just distracted. So why did that happen? Because timing wasn't right. I've done all of the stars before you guys, and you're the last, although I was following an order and I had to actually skip you in the middle. Why did I do that? I don't know, because every time I tried to record your reading or tried to meditate on your cards, something or one thing happened. Honestly, today was like very frustrating when I was trying to record your video, and in every other video I was not able to even start the video. I would blab one thing or something in the video, and then I have to start all over again. Timing isn't right for some of you. There is a reason I've been made to delay this reading purposefully, and because I'm a Scorpio sun myself, and it's not very difficult for me to tap into my own energy, and I tried that as well. That was very similar as well. I think for some of you, you are experiencing some sort of delays in, and I don't know why I'm thinking it's not about your career. Your career is doing good. I don't see any glitches in your career, but it could be with some of you. But for most of the Scorpios, the career part is taken care of. I think there are for some of you, or most of you, there are some delays, or there were some delays in something which made you withdraw from the situation. Because while I was meditating today on your cards, I was in the meditation, and I heard the word meditate more. So I prolonged my meditative session, and instead of, I usually meditate on cards for 15 minutes to half an hour, depending on how difficult it is to tap into the energy and get any sort of messages. But I was in meditative session for an hour today, and means that the universe wants you to not only meditate but to give some time. Meditation is what? Meditation is taking time out from the world and going inside yourself. Not like the Four of Swords inside. Like when I went into meditation, and whenever anybody goes into meditation, they're not thinking about anything. They're just disconnected from the world. They relax their minds. And for those of you, who are facing or who were facing some sort of delays in any areas of love, I'm not saying this is not going to be a career reading. The tarot is totally different, but messages are totally different. But the message I received was totally related to love, because it could be, you could apply it to career and finance, but in your own terms. I'm describing it the way I received it. So, and I'm probably gonna take more than 6 minutes. It's already 6 minutes, 7 minutes. You need to take some time out. You need to withdraw. You need to think about yourself and your mind. And once I was past my usual time of meditation, you have no idea, there was this not only just inner peace, but this happiness that was radiating from inside of me. And within like click of seconds, I saw 3 flowers, like 3 flowers joined together. Now, I would have said that this is like a third party situation or something going on, but those 3 flowers, they were joined together, like totally joined, as if they were meant to be together. Now, when I decipher such a symbol, I think it's a reunion. It's like you have 3 of cups, where 3 ladies are holding their cups together. I think it's kind of a reunion for some of you. Or this could also mean, because I am, comparing those 3 flowers conjoined together. They were like this, like this, like you are toasting or something. That's why I'm comparing it with the 3 of cups. There is either a reunion, or something is gonna happen once you disconnect from the world and focus on yourself, disconnect on whatever is happening, whatever delays are happening, whatever is troubling you, and focus on yourself. Something good is gonna happen, something really good, something which is gonna make you really happy. Now that can be, because I saw 3 flowers, so that can be a reunion, a reconciliation, or that could also mean that something else is gonna happen. Maybe you'll meet your old friends. That's gonna make you feel really happy, but something huge is gonna happen. Coming together of friends is, I would not say that it's something very huge, where I would get such a, because I was rushing with happy feelings. I think it's more about something else. It's either a reconciliation or something you have long been waiting for, and when it comes into your life, you're gonna celebrate it. You're gonna celebrate it um, with a toast, having 3 conjoined flowers, and we are on the 10th. All right, let's begin your reading. At least worth the wait. The World card. All right, is the overall energy. That's good. That's really good. New beginnings are coming your way. Old cycles are closing, have closed basically. I would just say that old cycles have closed and new beginnings are on the horizon. Whatever karmic debt you had to pay has been paid. Everything is now empty in your karmic wallet, and now you're moving on with something new, something very good, something very similar to my vision. You are moving on with new beginnings. Now this beginning could be anything. I would not, but this is your overall energy you're currently in. Your weekly stats right now. Alright, I'm not gonna take that because I haven't asked my question yet. Scorpio's energy of the Scorpios. 18th, 25th of June 2019 in 25th of June 2019. Scorpios 18th, 25th of June 2019 in I remember last week's reading was so heavy that I had to cut in the middle, but this one was good. And this is good. Page of Cups. Okay, my camera is again. Somebody is. Alright. Two of Pentacles. Sure as hell taking your time. Alright. I haven't asked my question yet, so I'm not gonna take that. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Alright, Scorpios, we're still on the same page. With the Page of Cups here, this is a very passionate messenger card. Page of Cups. It's also a card of intuition, using your own intuition, going deep within yourself and using your own knowledge to decipher whatever the hell is going on. You are in that particular energy. You are taking on that energy, like you're in your full intuitive mode right now, and you are using your own gut instinct to find out what's going on, how to take on whatever is coming towards you, how to decipher what is thrown your way, how to deal with different situations. This is This is a very psychic kind of card, so you are definitely beginning to discover your own talents. You are embracing hope, and Page of Cups is also a card of hope. You are you're rediscovering these new forms of joy. Page of Cups is all about new joy, and new joy that comes with knowing that whatever you're mastering at, whether it's your inner peace, whether it's your inner hope, whatever it is, you're enjoying that. You are enjoying that. I would say ride. You whatever ride you're on, you're enjoying that. Overall theme of the week is for you is Two of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody has stopped juggling. I would just seriously, honestly say that somebody has stopped juggling. You Scorpios, basically, not well, could be a crosswatcher as well. But during this week, you are you're like, you will be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Could be because of this new energy which you are developing within yourself. Scorpios are highly intuitive, but most of you don't realize this part of yourself for a very, very, very long time, and they don't properly use it. So you might feel a little overwhelmed by that when this feeling comes towards you. But at the same time, you're also you will also be distracted, like I was during all those sessions. You will be distracted. Two of Pentacles in reverse is also about having lack of concentration, so you will be a little distracted during this entire week, which is not really good, which is neither good neither bad. It depends totally on your situation you're in. Honestly, this seems like a love reading to me, as the messages as well. Again, if it was if it had been like a little bit of giving me a vibe of career and finance reading, I would have explained it. But if you want to apply it to your career and finance, you can. You definitely can. There are some aspects of it which can be explained, and I will if I have time. Anyways, coming back to you, your biggest challenge during this week is you avoiding any sort of gossip which is happening in your surrounding. Could be a bad news which you might have heard, or could be gossip which you might have heard or you will hear during this week. Just avoid that. Just avoid that. You will avoiding that will be a challenge for you, because you have been hurt. You've been hurt before. So if it's about new love, for those of you who are who are single, for the singles, if you are hearing a lot of gossip and about your past, I honestly don't think this is about new love. Like, it's for people who are either in a relationship right now, or people who are single and looking for a reconciliation. I would not have said reconciliation had I not seen this Ten of Swords. Because gossip is, these two cards are connected. Gossip is surrounded by Ten of Swords. So whatever gossip or bad news you are probably gonna hear, and you need to overcome that feeling, is because you have been hurt before. So it's related to someone or something which has hurt you before. That's why I said either it's for those of you who are currently in a relationship and had some bad patch, or could be or argument, but this could also be for those of you who are single and looking back, honestly. This third card, which is giving me that vibe, is this devil in reverse. Anyways, what's your biggest challenge is to overcome this feeling. I know you've been hurt. I know you're hearing a lot of gossip around you, maybe related to the person you are either connecting or you were connected before, but just avoid that during this week. Just avoid that. It's nothing. It's honestly nothing, because you are back in your mojo here. So if you start worrying here, you will lose focus of this. You will lose focus of your intuition. You will lose focus of what you are enjoying, the new sense of joy which you have achieved, the new sense of hope. Anytime you hear gossip related to something or someone who has hurt you before, you go back to square one. You've made progress here, and I would say that your biggest challenge is to just shut those gossip mongers and avoid the feeling that I've been hurt by this thing. Just live in this moment. Just enjoy being intuitive. Just enjoy your cup. Just enjoy being full of hope. I know you will be distracted, but again, you could be distracted by these things. So you have to be very strong during this time. You have to be in your own element. You don't have to get back again in the same kind of energy. You're in a good energy right now, so don't spoil that by worrying, by having anxiety, by having this feeling that I've been hurt before. So don't get back into that feeling. You don't deserve that. You have already kind of risen from it. With the Knight of Swords here in reverse, I would say that again, Knight of Swords in reverse is also about delay. So there are some delays. This is also about conflict. So but here in this position, I would say delays. Things you have been waiting for, they're not gonna happen in this week. They're not gonna happen. If you are looking for a reconciliation, it's not gonna happen this week. But because there is delay, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but this card just says that there is delay in it. Saying that there is delay means there's a chance it might happen. But the good part is the Devil card is in the reverse. Despite the fact that there are delays in whatever you want, whether it's your love life or your career, love life. Let's just stick to love life, because I've been explaining love life only. Despite the fact that whether you are single and you are worrying too much about gossip surrounding you, that this person has been single for too long, her or his past relationships are just haunting them, whatever is going on, or if you're in a relationship and the gossip is hitting you hard when you're going through a bad time, you are losing, you are getting out of the grip of the devil. You're still a little bit oppressed, you're still living in illusion, but at the same time You're losing the devil. You're kicking this devil's ass. Devil in reverse is still pretty much that energy, but less intense. Keeping in mind that you have been through a rough patch, and here you are going through a delay, but whether it's about you focusing on that, you know, you've been single for too long, you want a relationship, you feel lonely, or that this relationship isn't working out and I want something new, or I want my ex back, all these questions, you're letting go of all that crap. You're like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna live in my peaceful, intuitive mode. I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna think about my own self. I'm gonna enjoy what I just got, and I'm gonna stay still. But you have to ignore this, and you are rising above. You're not caring about the delays in things, whether it's an ongoing relationship or you being single and you're hating it. You are rising above it. You're rising above it. What is this Page of Cups doing here? Scorpios, finally you're standing up for yourself. Finally you're standing up for yourself. And I just told you in the very beginning that you have been I've been trying to do your reading for 3 days, but no luck. So delays were in my messages as well, and I can see delay here as well. Delay by everything, and too many cards, but still you're rising above it. The universe is telling you that there is delay, and you're not stressing over it. Not as much as you used to. You are a little bit, but you're not as obsessed as you were before. That's progress. Alright, what is this Page of Cups doing here? I'm like a little confused. Knight of Wands. Why am I confused? Is because as this card showed itself to me, because there are different aspects to Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in journal, but while this card appeared itself to me, there was only one aspect which my guides wanted me to hear, and that is that whatever happened, you are in this energy of being intuitive right now after a very long time, because of someone you were so passionate about, and they took a very, very hasty decision about you. This could be a very abrupt kind of ending to a relationship. Leaving someone, ghosting someone, disappearing, just leaving someone confused and derailed. And by the way, Knight of Wands is also about delays and in different types of projects. So I see a lot of delay here. Scorpios, you still have to wait a little longer, at least for this week, longer than this week. If you're waiting for something or someone, you have to wait a little longer and see. When I'm pointing towards this card, what is the card underneath it? 10 of Wands. And what is underneath it? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, delays and burden. So this, you are in this state because of someone you were so passionate about, and they took a very hasty turn in your life. They left you hanging, they ghosted you, they didn't give you closure, and as if they left in a hurry, never gave you a chance to complete, never gave you any explanation. They just took off. And Scorpio readings have been very happy for the past year. Honestly speaking, Scorpios have been suffering a lot. So it could be that person. But the good thing is, that person has done you a favor now. You are finally coming to terms about the fact that, oh my god, and this person blocked you as well. Could be someone whom you met online, but at the same time they blocked you on social media, they blocked your number, basically ghosted you. So yeah, but whatever they did, now after such a long cycle of bad, sometime, for some people it's longer than a year, for some people it could be 1 month, 2 months, but whatever happened, these two scenarios happened. You are now finally healing. And you know what healing means? Ready to move on. Two of Pentacles in reverse. What is this Two of Pentacles in reverse doing here? Oh, we need to speed up. 32 minutes. Remember, and I'm not gonna ignore that. Yeah, definitely someone who left you, ghosted you, left you in a haste, never gave you closure, blocked you on every platform on social media, blocked your number. They're clouding your week again. But I don't think they're clouding your week, because you have the Page of Cups. Your energy is higher. You're in your intuitive state. Two of Pentacles in this position is, you might, look back and think about things and how far you have come. Look at that breakup and see how far you have come in your life, how much you have healed from that particular situation. And with the Two of Pentacles energy, and clarified by the Tower, I would say that you are now overwhelmed. You might feel overwhelmed by all those emotions which you have been bottling up. And yes, we have the Knight of Cups in upwards. So while we are we are feeling overwhelmed by whatever happened in the past, new opportunities coming in. But this is not going to happen in this week. This is beyond this week, because this is the second card, and second card in the position where where there are already delays explained by so many cards. But you are ending your cycle with the World card as your overall energy. It's gonna be over soon, and this Knight of Cups is gonna come to you, towards you very, very soon. What is this Page of Wands in reverse doing here? Seven of Wands in reverse. What better way to describe gossip? So there is gossip that you have given up. There is going to be gossip that you have given up. Isn't that a good thing? I think it's a good thing. You have surrendered. I think that's a good thing. Because now the other person can know that you have moved on. Come on. You don't need it. But this is also a card of anxiety, which is depicted here. Not really depicted here, but by the pain. And this is also part of anxiety. Seven of Wands. So I would say that that gossip could create anxiety in you, so don't. In this week you have to overcome that. I was kidding that people are probably gonna gossip that you have surrendered, but that's true as well. That's true as well. But at the same time, this is about you. There's gonna be gossip, and that's gonna give you anxiety, but you have to overcome that. That's your challenge, honestly speaking. Ten of Swords clarified by Three of Pentacles. Again, somebody was not really willing to work on that relationship. Honey, why do you want that? Either there was somebody who was not willing to work in that relationship, or there was a third party involved and you didn't know about that, or probably knew about that. But you need to overcome all that. You definitely need to overcome all that. If you don't overcome these feelings, you might lose your intuition, whatever you've achieved so far, and you have achieved healing. And Three of Pentacles is also about having. Do you know about derailed derailed love or derailed projects? They're basically things which are meant for you, but they go in the other direction. So I just heard derailed, and when I put it in terms of love and projects, I think whatever it is, whatever this person was, they are meant to come back into your life. They're meant to come back into your life. They're just derailed right now. The delay is basically a derail. It's not a delay, it's a derail. It could be I haven't seen a soulmate connection here. I haven't seen any soulmate cards here. But soulmates go through this as well. Soulmates go through a lot of trouble to be together. Could be a soulmate, because soulmates mostly meet each other and then they go on their separate journeys, and then life bring them together through a lot of hardships, which I can see here and I have seen in Scorpio readings. Scorpios have been on a soulmate journey. I know that Scorpios have been. So these derailed projects or derailed word, hearing that word, that just I haven't asked my question yet, but I'm trying to explain that that derailed project could be equivalent to the delay in it. It's probably your soulmate, but soulmates go through a lot of hardships, a lot of delays, a lot of hardships, a lot of karmic endings. Sometimes they are married to someone else and they have to go through the entire process of divorce and then come towards you. Alright, 40 minutes already, and let's just do what is this Knight of Swords in reverse doing here? Strength card. You might be feeling as if things are delayed or derailed, I would say. Now I'm gonna use derailed because that's things are conflicted, things are not going anywhere. Be strong, be strong. The universe is telling you to be strong. Why would a universe? Oh my god. Now it's a union. With the Six of Cups, now it's a union. Be strong, because either something very happy is coming towards you. This is not always about reconciliation, but this is definitely about reconciliation. It's for those of you who are looking for a reconciliation. Be strong, because reconciliation is derailed or in process right now, or delayed a little bit. This could also mean that happiness is derailed and on its way. Just be a little more patient and be strong. What is this Devil in reverse doing here? That's wonderful. What did I tell you about marriage? That sometimes, for some of you, because I see a third party, I explained the third party here. I'm sorry, Scorpios, this is getting very long reading, and but I have to explain. For some of you who are involved in a third party situation with this person, and they were married or in a committed relationship, legally committed relationship, and you were obsessing over it with the Devil card, but here in reverse, you're either that marriage is over, or there are like two aspects of it. Either that marriage is over, or you are not obsessing over that relationship anymore, or their relationship anymore, their marriage anymore. There is a third aspect to this. Four of Wands in reverse is also not a it's not a bad card. Basically it means happiness, reunion with your coven, with a surprise. So this could also mean that since you are dropping this Devil, if you are, for those of you who are, there is a big surprise coming your way. There is a big surprise. And oh my god, Six of Cups here, and then we have a big surprise. Alright, despite the fact that there are delays and derailed love here, I see ultimate happiness. I see ultimate reconciliation. And by someone who hurt your ego, Scorpios. Someone who hurt your ego bad, and now they are realizing their mistake. Alright, I'll see you next week, and I hope things start to progress for Scorpios, because they have Honestly, this reading Soulmate, they have for the month of June. From the month of June, I started to have the, as a matter of fact, end of May, I started to have this, that things are gonna speed up for Scorpios. But now I'm like fully confirmed that they are. Alright guys, I'll see you next week. Hope you take good advice from it, and best of luck. Bye.